Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
Tonight we completed the first step toward replacing our broken tax code by passing a comprehensive, fiscally responsible budget that will help put the federal government on a path to balance. The budget also gives us the tools we need to strengthen our economy after years of stagnation under the previous administration.
I mean, what do you say to Senator Schumer, who's out there basically saying, look, this is again what we expected, and it's a cut for the rich, and it blows up the deficit?
Look, at the end of the day, I think Democrats have been saying those lines for so many years, they don't know what else to say.
Are making their plans based on an expectation that tax reform will go through.
A president is more likely to want somebody in the testimony chair before Congress who's going to say, yes, tax cuts are going to lead to strong growth.
And welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, out to Wall Street Radio Network. Well, they passed the big tax cut. Really? So the stock market goes up another 232 points. 230 points, just because they passed the budget that's going to lead to the tax cut. Sorry about that. 232 points. Wouldn't it be nice that the market rallied 232 points because wages went up? Wouldn't that be nice? Or profits of companies went up, and those profits got through to Main Street via wage increases, instead of going back to stock buybacks? Wouldn't that be nice? But it's interesting. Since the night of the election, the market goes up 23%. And at 23%, none of that had anything to do with good business. Wouldn't it have been nice that they announced, hey, we loaned money to small businesses, and we expanded small businesses. And by doing that, we hired another 400,000 people. And we're talking about not $8 an hour jobs, but $38 an hour jobs, $40 an hour jobs in manufacturing and construction. How about mining, drilling? It's amazing. The market keeps going up. We get this beautiful market, but it's not helping the economy. This is what's crazy. And yet you'll hear from everybody on TV that the economy's doing terrific. And Maria Bartiromo, she's gone nuts this week again. Remember during the dot-coms how she went crazy? She's going nuts again.
Look at this market that will not quit. 20,000, 21, 22, 23 this year.
If the market didn't believe it, you wouldn't be up at 23,000.
The major averages are hitting record highs again.
But why don't you tell them why they're hitting record highs? It's not because people have better jobs and therefore they're saving more. And when they pay all their bills, their rent and their food, they have extra money to go out and consume, which consumption is 70% of our economic growth. Wouldn't it be nice if that was the reason? It's not the reason. But they're celebrating it like if it was. Like something good has happened. Nothing good happened. The break could go up 232 points. Hey, I'm glad. The gang's glad because we're in stocks. If anybody's not in stocks right now, you got to be nuts. You got to be. Now, I understand why you're not in stocks. I'm not saying everybody should be in stocks, but I'm saying that if you knew what you're doing, you should be in stocks. If you knew when to get out, the stock market is like a horse. You always know when you're going horseback riding. He may throw you off at some point, but you take safeguards, and then you kind of feel the horse, and you know when he's about to throw you off. Well, it's the same thing with the stock market. It's like a horse. You get on it, you keep riding it until you get those signals from the horse, a message from the horse, okay, like the market, message from the market, same thing. Hey, it's time the market's going to throw you off. Just like a horse gives you a message, hey, I'm going to throw you off. Same thing. So the market's beautiful as long as you're in it, and as long as you have the confidence that you know you're going to get out without getting hurt. The problem is when you look at the .com and you look at the housing con, everybody got hurt. Nobody ever got out with their money. The taxi cab drivers who made $1 million in the stock market lost it all. I'll never forget. I interviewed this barber in Hyannis, Massachusetts, on the radio. And he was about $85,000 away from making $1 million. Now here's a guy cutting hair for about $6, and here in the market he's about $55,000 away from $1 million. Never in his life would he ever make $1 million. And so I said to him, "Why aren't you cashing out?" No, he said, "I want that even million. I want that even million." Isn't it amazing? I mean, it goes to show if you got money, it doesn't mean you're intelligent, or if you got money, it doesn't mean that you have manners, right? I mean, think about that. And that's what a lot of people did. They didn't know when to get out. And the same thing is going to happen here. So the bank stocks are up 232 points. And the reason the bank stocks are up is because of this announcement that the Senate passed the budget. Now they think they're set up to pass the tax cut. But what made it go up, anytime you have good news, okay, you have people like this, they start dumping their treasuries and they go into the bond market. Now what happens when they dump their treasuries, the yields, the interest on the 10-year starts going higher and higher. Now, that's not good because that means house mortgages are more expensive. 30-year fixed rates are more expensive. And the rate at which the government has to borrow money is more expensive. So that's not good. In fact, what really tipped over the crash in 1987 was the high yields. It was at 10%. In fact, if I went back and I looked at our yields here in July, we were like at 1.4%. Now, here we are. That was in July. We're now at 3.37%. So that means the interest in which the government has to pay interest, they got to pay interest, is higher now. So instead of this year paying $270 billion on their interest, on the $20 trillion plus, they're going to pay over $300 billion. But wait a minute. The economy is still at 2%. The economy hasn't grown enough to cover that interest. Now, I'm glad the market's going up because we're making money. I told my gang today, I said, make sure in our bank stocks, it's Friday, make sure you sell into these bank stocks, take some profits. But just because the market's going up and they're celebrating, what they don't understand, you can't have the stock market going up, you can't have treasuries going up, the yields, when the economy's not growing because you're killing the economy from within. This is what people don't understand. But yet, nobody on television, these financial shows, explain it. So the Treasury yields jumped on the news. So the bondholders dumped their bonds to buy stocks. And then what happens is the people from Europe come over and start buying stocks, but they need to get rid of their euros. They got to buy dollars. So now what you have, the dollars are going up. So you got dollars going up. That's bad. Okay. And then you got interest rates going up. That's bad for dollars to go up because that means our national companies, our big companies, the Dow 30 companies who sell their goods overseas, they can't sell their goods overseas now. They can't compete. So I just love how they come out with everything's wonderful, but they don't ever talk about the bad side of this stuff. We'll be right back. Take a look at some stocks that you can make some money on.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market, the MaxVest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the MaxVest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy.
At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, philsgang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and philsgang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Phil Grandy at philsgang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. No sales pitches, no boring seminars, no spaghetti dinners. At philsgang.com, we teach you technical analysis, how to read stock charts, and ultimately how to make money in the stock market. For only $39.95 a month or as little as $1.30 a day, you too can master investing in the stock market. philsgang.com provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, plus friendly customer support. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Are you an investor or considering investing in the stock market? At philsgang.com, we offer a multitude of comprehensive stock investing services and professional support to our members. With philsgang.com, you get professional guidance on basic and advanced technical stock analysis. And just like the pros, you will gain the knowledge to recognize stock buy and sell patterns. Unlike other services available, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team host daily interactive live streaming investing webinar classes and programs. You get Phil's Gang timely notifications on your phone or mobile device. And all Phil's Gang material is archived so you will never miss a beat. Plus, philsgang.com offers the best real-time stock charts for day traders and long-term investors. With clear charts, in-depth reports, and Phil's recommendations, philsgang.com makes it easy to learn and monitor your portfolio anytime from anywhere. If you're passionate about securing your financial future, check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Time is the one thing that we want more of. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
If this was a tax increase in the middle-income taxpayers, we wouldn't be doing this. Yeah. This is about lowering people's taxes in the middle class, simplifying the tax system.
Wait a minute. Why don't you do this instead? Why don't you get rid, the payroll tax, the 15%, which has to be split between the employer and employee. Do you know most employers, you know why they don't hire somebody? Because of the payroll tax. You ask any small business person, why isn't he hiring? Because, I got to pay that payroll tax. It's not the dollars per hour. Well, he's paying $5 or $25 or $55. It's the payroll tax that's the killer. The payroll tax he has to pay. That has hurt the economy almost more than anything else. It's the payroll tax. Or I should say, it's hurt the job. Well, it has. If you hurt jobs, you're hurting the economy. Most people don't understand that either. That our economy, when you hear GDP, all that is all the stuff they add up at the end of it. And a lot of it's phony, but they add up all the stuff that manufacturers have made. And then that at every quarter, and then you want the next quarter to be more, and the next quarter, so it keeps growing. So it's all the stuff that we manufacture. Put it together and you count it, and each month you want it higher and higher and higher. So, but the problem is you need people who have wages, when their wages increase, they go spend. And it's that consumption, that spending, consumption is what grows our economy. Our economy's growth, 70% of our economy's growth is consumption. As you taking your money buying something, that's 70% of our economy's growth. So how do you get people you got to get money in the hands of the people to go out and consume. But you also need to get enough money in the hands so they save. Because if they don't save, saving is so important in this country, and we don't have enough savings because people don't have enough wages. Savings is so important. Consumption is so important. You got to have those two things going on. We don't have either in this country. So you know what we do? We borrow money. We borrow money from our enemies, China. Yeah, we borrow money from China. We use our credit card so that we can buy their goods. Isn't that stupid? We borrow money from China. They come over here, we say, look, would you buy, we need money from you. So they come over and we sell them a treasury certificate, 10-year treasury. And we get their cash. And from that cash, we go out and consume stuff. We can't consume their stuff. They're funding us to consume their stuff. If they didn't fund us, we couldn't consume anything. We couldn't consume anything. So, but it's been 30 years now that we have been in this monster trade deficit, $500 billion, because, again, we are importing more than we're exporting. Because we don't have, first of all, we don't have factories anymore. We're giving all our factories overseas. We push them all overseas. And we send all our manufacturing overseas. So we don't manufacture anything here that's decent. We put stuff together, but everything we buy everything from China because, again, remember, if you're a CEO, you send all your stuff over to China. They manufacture for you and they send it back, and you make a fortune because it's a lot less money. Why would you hire an American when you can send the stuff overseas? Wrangler Jeans was the first jean company that went overseas because they could cut their expense in making jeans. So the CEOs are making a fortune because, remember, their profits go up and their wages are tied to profits. In other words, their wages are tied to their stock price. They're making a lot of money. But people aren't making any money. So what they have done, give people a false wealth effect. Cut interest rates down to zero. Cut down their credit. You know what it takes to get credit. Make sure they get into a house or pick their own payment. All that stuff we went through. I mean, it's ridiculous. We are a country that we are debt slaves to China. If we don't borrow money from China, we can't buy stuff. And to buy stuff, because we've taken all our factories and closed them and moved all our stuff overseas, now we only pay people who, doing jobs less, or bartending jobs, that sort of jobs. So what do we do here? We cut the interest rates down, and then what we do is we take the credit, make it easy credit, so they can get into debt and keep borrowing so they can buy stuff. Isn't this crazy? But remember this, there's a problem. Remember, we import $584 billion in generic drugs, televisions, clothing, and all these household items. But we only export $194 billion. We import $350 billion worth of automobile parts. We only export $150 billion. I mean, who's running this railroad? And that keeps adding to our deficit. We now have a deficit, trade deficit, $500 billion, and the bigger the trade deficit, we lose more jobs. In 2016, we lost 5 million jobs because our trade deficit is so big. Because the bigger your trade deficit, the more jobs you lose. We lose jobs. Hurts our the trade deficit hurts our standard of living. But what? I mean, this is crazy. It makes no sense. So the trade deficit, think about it, it occurs when a nation imports more than it exports. In 2016, we exported 2.2 trillion goods and services, and we imported 2.7 trillion. We're in the hole, 500 billion, so we lost, I think, 5 or 6 million jobs. So the reason for the deficit can be boiled down that the United States as a whole spends more money than it makes. How stupid. Our government spends more than it takes in, leading to a huge federal budget deficit, $20 trillion. And we reduce our savings. We're reducing, I mean, it's just insane. Now, here's what's going to happen. What if China decides not to lend us anymore? What if they decide they don't need us anymore? They don't need us to buy their goods. And guess what? That's coming. You know why? Because in the last 30 years, their middle class, with 3.9 million population, their middle class is bigger than our middle class, and they are going to, one day, stop selling us stuff. Now we're going to be sitting here with no factories, no plants. How are we going to manufacture anything? We'll be right back and look at some stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Did you know the stock market is up over 250% in the past 8 years? And some financial experts say we're only in the 8th year of a 20-year bull market. But what if the market takes a downturn? What will happen to your 401k? What will happen to your retirement nest egg? You remember 2008-2009 when your 401k dropped big time. Americans lost over $2.4 trillion, or over 25% of their investments. At philsgang.com, we teach you to keep your investments and to secure your financial future. With philsgang.com, you'll learn how to understand to invest in the stock market and how to keep the profits you work so hard for. Avoid the financial pain. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. Wouldn't it be nice if someone told you when to buy and sell stocks? Well, there is. The Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts actually tell you when to buy or sell stocks. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
I have learned so much.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best.
And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Information. Everybody wants information. Your world is a non-stop stream of information. But as investors, we have to filter the mass information, recognize pattern trends, and take advantage. At philsgang.com, we simplify and give you the exact information and support you need to make you smarter and a more profitable investor. For as low as $39.95 a month, you'll have complete access to all the Phil's Gang daily information, including the ever so popular daily information sharing live market webinar class. Follow Phil's exclusive stock recommendations. Gain the wisdom and knowledge of Phil's 40 years of investing analysis. If your time is tight and you're looking to make profits in the stock market, choose philsgang.com to provide long-term and short-term guidance to making profits in the stock market. This is information you can't live without. Call today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. And sign up today. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, think of it. The market has gone up 20% since election night. And as I said at the opening, it has nothing to do with the economy. And meaning, wouldn't it be nice if it went up 20% because wages were increasing, and with those wages, people went out and they started to consume, saved, and when they save, that's good because small businesses then go to the bank and they can borrow money. And so it would be nice if they're saving money, they were spending money, consuming, and then our economy was growing, And remember, 70% of our economy's growth, 70% is consumption. Now, I'd be so excited. Isn't that terrific? We're up 20% because people's wages went up. They're out there consuming. They're saving. Small business go to the bank. They can borrow. They can now expand their business. They can hire more people. Wouldn't that be nice? So why don't they just cut the payroll tax? That's how you get money back into the economy quick, so people can go out and spend and consume and grow the economy, grow the GDP to 3%. They're not going to grow the economy to 3%, 4% by this stupid tax cut. It's not going to happen. Tax cuts just don't grow the economy. You think just cutting taxes, that's it? Because none of those profits, remember, by cutting taxes, if GE makes $7 million extra, you think they're going to take the $7 million and buy a new piece of equipment? So you on the floor can produce more than you can get a wage increase and you go out and buy stuff? No. The CEO is going to make sure he does stock buybacks. So he makes more. And you stay with your lousy wage that you've had for the last 10 years. So here's what you do to make money. The whole stock market is driven by banks. They're the gangsters. They're the mafia. You gotta own bank stocks. If all you ever did, stop looking at all these stocks out there, 5,000 stocks, about 3,000 trade actively every day, the good ones. Forget them all. Just buy bank stocks when there's a buy signal and sell it when it's a sell signal. Because a bank stock, the market can't go up without banks going up. All the big hedge funds, the insurance companies, all of them, before they buy a stock, before they buy Starbucks, before they buy GE, before they buy Home Depot, the insurance companies, the hedge fund guys, the big bankers, everybody is in charge of buying stocks. We're on a desk to buy stocks. They don't buy unless the banks are leading the way. So you go and you just stay with a bank stock. Pick 3 bank stocks. The best 3 bank stocks always is Citibank, Bank of America, and Goldman Sachs. If all you did all year, just those 3, nothing else, and just wait for your signal. Give you an example. Goldman Sachs, this is one of our favorite stocks. We got back in. We got out because it turned red on our chart. And then we got back in again on Goldman Sachs on September 14th, 15th. And then it went up 10%. Then we got a sell signal. So let's say you got out of it 10, let's say you didn't get in early, you got 5%. In other words, what the chart tells you is you think of each stock, each bank stock, as a business you own. And it gives you an opportunity to make money, gives you a range. So this had a 10% range from where you got a signal that said that the big institutions were coming in and buying. The insurance companies were buying. Everybody was buying. So you had Bank of New York was buying. J.P. Morgan was buying. Dodge and Cox were buying. So there's your signal you bought. Now think about it. You made yourself, never mind 10%. Let's say you made 5%. Now you wait for the next time you get the buy signal. And you wait. You do that all year with 3 banks. Here, take Citibank. Okay, Citibank. Citibank went up 11%. 11% since September. So let's say you got half of it. What is wrong with that? See, that's all you, because again, they know, the gangsters, Wall Street know they got to move the banks first. And who owns these banks? The 145 wealthiest people in America who own the banking cartel, which is a private banking group. They call it the Federal Reserve. It's not federal. So they always make sure they get those banks up. They either lower rates. They'll always do something to move the bank stocks up. So if you take, let's take Citi, CITI. Citi, that stock went up, as I said, about 11% if you got in around September 12th. Morgan Stanley, if you got in around September 18th, that went up 9%. COF, that went up. COF, let me look. COF, if you got in from the time it turned, oh yeah, beautiful. You got in Capital One since it turned green, okay, on September 17th, you'd be up 12%. So cut it in half, 6%. That's all you need to be invested in. So what you do is buy the group, the Exchange Traded Fund, XLF. So you buy the XLF and you follow me every day with the XLF because that's one of the Exchange Traded Funds that we buy, the banks. So all you do, you sign up and then you follow XLF, the video, every day that we put out for our gang members and just do what we tell you to do with XLF. XLF went from, well, it turned green. XLF turned green on September 19th, around $25 rather. And today it's up at $26.64. I mean, now that's the whole basket. 6.5%. Now that means the reason why people like buying ETFs, they feel safer. It's a big basket of stocks. So you're not buying an individual stock. Individual stocks, you'll always get more of a return. I just gave you. Instead of XLF included the banks I just gave you, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Capital One, and Citi. Now, you'd make more money doing individual stocks, COF 12%, Morgan Stanley 9%, Citi 11%. But guess what? You haven't got the time to learn how to do individual stocks. You haven't got the time to go to class. Even if it's archived, you don't have time. Nobody has time. If they have the time, they don't want to do it. They want to watch the football game, the baseball, and I don't blame you. Why do you think I developed the chart, my MV2 chart, so that I know the market? I knew what people wanted. They just want, they don't want to learn anything. They don't want to take the time to go to class. They just want you to make money for them. So I designed the chart so that you can get out in time. You can buy a bank stock now, any one of them. Just buy any stock right now. It's going to go up. As long as they keep rigging the market, as long as they don't approve the tax cut until the mid part of next year, which I think will happen, they're going to keep running this market up. Trump owns the stock market. He took ownership of it. He's not going to want that tax cut passed because now the benefit of that tax cut, when he started in November and he said I'm going to do a tax cut, he said if I get this through, corporate profits will go up about 10 to 15%. The stock market will go up about 500 points. So that's about 20%. Well, we've already gone 23 points up on the hope that he's going to pass it. So what's it going to go up another 23 when he passes? No, it's not going to go up any further. When they announce he passes, everybody's going to sell into it because it's already up 23%. It didn't go up 23% because people were making more wages and they went out and spent and the GDP increased. It went up on anticipation that he would pass it. So all you got to know is when to get out, and I'll do that for you. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Call right now and know when to get out.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of you, or your families. Asking you to put yourself in harm's way, to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to keep you secure for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Join us at findwwp.org.
Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
Well, all of the tools you put together for us have just given us so much confidence.
I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
And you're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I love the chart. I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best. And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Listen to Phil, join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
I have said all along that they should have had the goal of going for Thanksgiving. You and I have talked about it before. I'm hearing them start to slide towards Christmas. That's dangerous because it means you can slide into January. You slide into January, everybody goes home. You lose momentum. Now you're sliding into February.
That's exactly what they want. I told you that. Do you really think that Trump wants to get this thing passed? Are you nuts? What are you, nuts? Nobody on Wall Street wants Trump to get this passed. The two guys who are driving the tax cuts are both criminals. They're from a mob, the mafia called Goldman Sachs. These two guys are some of the most ugly, vicious people in the world. Mnuchin and Cohen. They're worse than ISIS. They're financial terrorists. They care nothing about the country. They don't care nothing about you, the middle class. They only care about how much wealth they can continue to create for themselves. They have money coming out of their pockets and their shirt. They can't put money anywhere. It's all they can't put another dollar, but they'll still want more money. They're addicted. These people are addicted. It's like the biggest is bigger than cocaine. It's bigger than crack cocaine. They're addicted. They're not going to share with you, so they play a game. They create stock market bubbles. They reverse engineer. It's redistribution of wealth away from you on the bottom up to them, the rich, doing these bubbles, stock market bubbles. To start a bubble, they need to create an environment to justify it. Low wages, high unemployment. Then they can say, oh, for the better good, we're going to start another bubble. Then they cut interest rates down to nothing. Make it easy. Give you money. Get you to go out and consume. And they keep putting a fake narrative in. How the economy's doing great. Look at the stock market. And then they need that to drive the market. And then the market keeps going up and up. And then when they stuff the money in their pocket, then what they'll do is they'll blow the market up, let it come back down, and start all over again. These bubbles are created to make the wealthy wealthy because they can't make money in a normal. There's no more normal economy in the United States. We took our industrial base and we moved it out of the country to China and other countries. We have a financial economy. That's what they did. We were an industrial economy that we were manufacturers. We were number one in the world. And because we were a manufacturing economy, we built a strong middle class. But they destroyed the middle class economy by destroying the industrial base, by taking those jobs and shipping them overseas. Now you got people, instead of making $38, $48, $58 an hour, they're making $12 an hour. But they've got this. They got to produce. They got to create. Get them to buy stuff, so they control the interest rates. And so they said, "Come on in. Look, I'm dropping interest rates down to nothing. Come buy a car. If you can breathe, you can buy it. Come buy a house. You can breathe it. You can buy it." And then people buy and buy and buy, and they have no money. It's all on credit. Why do you think we have the biggest delinquencies in credit cards and automobiles and student loans and everything else? Because it's this phony bubble they make. This economy is doing terrific. To hear Maria Butter. Look at the economy. She's looking at the stock market. Look at the economy. The economy's not the stock market. The economy is what's in your banking account. What's in your bank account? What are you making for wages? What's your job? See, the guys, the wealthy guys, the 1 percentile and the 1% of the 1%, those are 147 people, they make all their money because they're connected to the stock market. So they got to keep driving the stock market up, and they can do that because they control the interest rates. They control the printing machine. So they are always going to make money with the stock market. But the stock market doesn't make money for the economy. It has nothing to do with the economy. But they make people believe it is. And when you have a trade deficit, we got to get China to loan you money to buy a pair of sneakers. What are you, nuts? Can you imagine? China loans us money so you can buy a pair of sneakers. So you can go to Walmart and buy a pair of sneakers. And people say, oh, look how cheap the prices are at Walmart. Isn't that great? Are you kidding? So you get a pair of sneakers at Walmart instead of $30, you get it for $10, you think you got a deal. But remember, instead of getting paid $38, you're getting paid $12. That's why they can sell you sneakers for $9. There's nothing for nothing. So Trump thought he was going to come in and clean the swamp up and fix all this, and he was going to stop this stupid China. We can't export cars to them. We can't export. We always got to pay tariffs, but they can send it to us. He's going to stop all that. He found out the government's too big, has a life of itself, and all these people are making all the money in the government. All the Congress, they're owned by the 147 people. Congress doesn't make decisions what they think is best. They asked the 147 people, the 1% of the 1%, what should I do? Remember, it's the 1 percentile and the 1% of the 1% who control the policies of Congress. So what do you do to make money? You're going to depend on Social Security? What are you, nuts? So what you do is create wealth in the market. But all you got to do is just do the bank stocks. That's it. And I'll do them with you. Remember the oil stocks? We just finished our oil stocks. 3 oil stocks. It was exchange traded funds. XEL was one, and we had XEL. That turned out to be all these turned out to be about an 18% return. So let's cut it to 10%. Let's cut it to 8%. So we bought them when they turned green. And we got some are turning red, so we're out. Some gang members are now shorting. So follow me with a new group of stocks. Follow me with the S&P. Follow me with an exchange-traded fund. And all day long, during the day, you just go to the site and you just check, and we have the videos and the updates, and everything's archived, and it tells you exactly what to do. If you're in Goldman Sachs, or I'm sorry, if you're in XLF, which is all of the banks in a basket, we would have told you, look, it turned green. It turned green at $25 on September 19th. It turned red at 26.26. Okay, so that was about, I don't know, that's about what, maybe a 5% return? So it was a 10% return. So when it turned green, the banks, you buy in the basket, that's the exchange-traded fund, that fees are almost nothing in an exchange. Not like you're getting ripped off with your mutual fund. Are you kidding? For every dollar you invest, you're paying about 39 cents in fees. With an exchange-traded fund, you're paying about 13 cents, even less than that. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Join the gang. And for people who say, I don't have time, this is for you. So when we do the S&P, the spiders, which is the whole 500 S&P, start with us with that. And it tells you every night in a video what we're doing, and you just do what we're doing. XLF, the same thing. That's all the bank stocks. Tell you when we're getting in and when to add to it, when not to add to it. I mean, the instructions are easier than putting a frozen pizza in your oven. If you can put a frozen pizza, if you can follow instructions to put a frozen pizza in your oven, you can follow instructions if you join the gang and you go on the site and there's the video telling you what to do with XLF, all the bank stocks. But always remember, the bank stocks, without banks, nothing happens. And you don't think you could make money just doing just the bank stocks? You could make money just doing the whole basket of bank stocks. There's a way, there's an alternative. Okay, there's an alternative. But remember, these big guys, the smart guys, are going to make this market go up. All you got to know is when to get out. That's where we come in. Try it for 30 days. 877-600-GANG. And when you make money, remember St. Jude. Just remember St. Jude. Help them out. Do you really think that Apple, they do $36 billion a year in stock buybacks? You don't think they do that to move their stock up and you're not in it? You just got to know when to get out of it. That's where we come in. Join my gang. 877-600-GANG. Have a great weekend.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.